So yes, on the near side, the farm side of the property is underlain by glabra and gneiss, which are continental rocks. Everything on the other side of Dismal Run is serpentine. And so all up into those woods at the top, all the way up and over, and probably down, I haven't been able to check it, but probably down the other side to the creek is probably all serpentine. And serpentine is formerly sub-oceanic floor. Serpentine forms in the bay areas between the barrier islands and the mainland. It forms beneath the ocean floor under extremely high pressure because of the weight of the water on it. And so serpentine it's formed with a lot of water in it and a lot of different chemicals in it that it got from being formed under the ocean. So where we are right here, we are on what's called the fall line, and the fall line defines the beginning of the Piedmont being foot of the mountains. And that's how, all up and down the East Coast, that's how you define the Piedmont. Where's the fall lines? Where did they build the mills? They built the mills where the water was coming high and dropping, where they could get gravity to help them out with their mills. So here we are part of that fall line. We're in that zone. Lenai, right over the hill from us, in the early stages of American colonial development, was an exceptional industrial development, because that's Chester Creek over there. You get it right. Chester Creek takes an amazing fall within about forget what they say. Anyway, with less than 5 miles. It may be as little as a mile, but that doesn't sound quite right. But anyway, it takes a whole long series of falls in that period, and there were a series of mills over there, at least 5 mills right in the Lenai area on that sudden drop, that fall line that defines the Piedmont. So everything on the other side of the fall line is coastal plain. So that's the plate that used to be under the ocean. And as the continental drift worked its way, what happened was that sub-oceanic floor serpentine, or serpentinite, or various, we have some samples over here, was slowly pushed toward, and when it met the granite, it pushed up. And it pushed up under our feet on the other side. So Granite Run Mall is granite, but immediately adjacent to it is serpentine. So serpentine here runs from somewhere undefined exactly, maybe at the intersection of Route 1 and Route 3, 452, or maybe 452 and 352. Somewhere in there, anyway, is where we encounter the serpentine. And it is serpentine then all along Barron Road. Well, you know, I'm not sure where it breaks, because there is serpentine on the other side of Route 1 as well, the downhill from Route 1 down Route 452, again, at least to Chester Creek. There's serpentine exposed there. So it's geologically interesting around here because of that, and because there's a spot over on the other side where you can straddle the two plates. It's at the bottom of Pink Hill. And it's not going to be easy enough to get to in all this snow. But that's what's so intriguing about this. So, you know, you go down Dismal, you go up the other side, and you have changed tectonic plates in doing that. But the result of that is that because that's serpentine soil on the other side, that's why there's that open understory. Because serpentine carries heavy metals that are poisonous to the average plant. So a lot of things don't grow over there. And the trees you see over there they're beyond secondary growth. That entire hillside was probably completely deforested during the time that this was operating as farms. The Minshells started taking trees out over there. They built themselves a mill down on the stream so that they could roll the logs down the hill to the mill. And so that entire thing was probably denuded in the past. So the trees you're seeing in there today are much younger trees. So they've grown in after all that. And like I say, it's just an interesting understory in there.